Hello everybody, welcome back to another video here on Rich's Revolution. I haven't been posting quite as much this week, and the reason being is that the other game that my main channel covers, because this is my second channel, but the MCOC channel is really busy with content, coverage and things like that. So that's meant I haven't been able to devote as much time to creating content. I've got tons of ideas still yet to record, but I wanted to make a kind of a sort of a state of the game type video. The reason that I wanted to make this is that I've seen a few people have kind of forwarded me I don't know, content of criticism and also people leaving the game or quitting, and I kind of wanted to give my 2 cents on it. So I got a few notes of things that I wanted to talk about and kind of not really respond, but kind of have my own take on it, because my take is very different on the situation of the server merge, which, if you don't know already, there was a merge of servers from different regions because of Mega Flight, as well as some of the other servers. There's just so much imbalance and stuff. One of the key reasons and key issues is PvP. It's always been an issue for a while. I've been critical about it, but it's not been the biggest problem for me because I have been interested in PvE. The PvE elements of the game is the best thing about it. Or the other thing, things like PvP, is unmatch made, uncompetitive. It's definitely not fair competitive, because the big thing is when you go in, what are my hero rating, because I'm a free-to-play player, is that 870k. I am more than likely going in against people who are twice as strong as me, and you kind of know that. And look, it's not about power, but there's stats, okay, and that's probably the main thing, stats. With the new companion system as well, with better badges, and as well with against regionals, against a lot of elements, and as well the fact that some heroes are definitely better than others for PvP, and definitely don't have a balance to them. It kind of means that that's a sour taste in the mouth for a lot of players. There's also ping. I'm off of a 157 kind of millisecond or a ping, let's just say, and it does mean that it can be at times a bit laggy. Why did I not choose to be in Europe? Well, I sat up here and I thought, well, I've kind of worked on here and a lot of friends I've made on here. There's people that I know, there's names that I know. Most of the alliance that I deal with have been in a Mega Flight, so I kind of felt like it was probably the way to go and stay. But okay, thoughts wise on this stuff, and kind of moving on to the other point. So I did watch I've watched one video of somebody have an existential crisis on the matter of this stuff, and I guess this comes to the point of what people are enjoying with the game and not. One point I want to make is targets, not targets as going okay, target as being Fenris there. No, setting goals and targets. A lot of people that are spending a lot on this game, and hearing that some person has spent nearly $10,000 or more, and now going oh, I've had enough. It's well, have you kind of, have you really come into the right game? I would kind of say that if you were coming into any kind of game, you have to know where you want from start to finish point. And for me, setting targets is really important because it allows you to focus on something. And for me, my focus at the moment is to do my side mission for Dark Zone, which I've kind of had a couple of lapse days with that, and I need to kind of get back to it. So it's a 6,800. I also want to get a Mega Cards improved, which will require me to do the activity in various different places. The third thing is I do want to bring up, now that my Doctor Strange is kind of my main and magic seems to be not coming, that's another thing I want to talk about playable heroes and new heroes. I've kind of decided I want to push as a free-to-play player my Doctor Strange to 1 mil, and also finish my regionals. So I've got 4 targets, and I think I've got more targets as well. I want to redo my battle badges, and again, that's 5. These are targets. These are things that I'm working towards. And when you're not working towards something, you get complacent and bored. I think even more so if you're going to be applying a lot of money into the game, into various different deals to get you higher, then what you're doing is you're skipping off all of this kind of amazing, rich exploration and PvE that is, as I said, it's probably the best thing. The great thing about them having the new Dark Zone where PvP is not a thing, it's going to be great for me. for points, for the side missions, when it comes to a point that's all done, well, I'll probably look towards like structuring a grind of going into PvP sections to get more points. And yeah, I could do and get more points, but I'd rather have not dying every 5 minutes because someone with a higher rating than me is stomping me down. So there's PvE and stuff that's interesting, and PvP that's ass. Since the server merge, I've definitely felt it better. It's benefited me. And that is because I'm starting to make gains in certain areas. Those places that I'm making gains is largely with Dimensional Duel. I'm finally getting wins with Dimensional Duel. And in Omega War, yeah, okay, I'm getting some wins, but it's not overly brilliant because then there's people that are stomping me down. It's very rare that you kind of find something that's kind of balanced or feels fun or enjoyable. But there are some downsides to the server merge. The server merge has seen something that I've been very kind of like unimpressed with is things like Battle Challenge and Special Ops. So with these events, normally I would have, at the point of this time of the week, with the Battle Challenge in particular, I would be a lot higher or lesser, whatever you want to talk, like my rank would be better. So I'd be kind of like up higher on my rank. This would kind of like put me into the 0 to 10% and 76 to 100. Now with more people that maybe have been higher than me in their damage output and other stuff, they may have come over from the other server. So it's not the end of the world. I'm not going to be overly critical about it because it's not really kind of I don't know, like it's nothing I can do because it's better in some places but not better in others. Special Ops, again, similar thing with this, my weekly rank. Now, I did miss out one this week, and that kind of like changes a few things. But the thing to really point out is I normally had top 30 to 40 placement at the end of each day. And I'm just like this week, just kind of like I'm going to take a chill from it because again, that's kind of like limited me there. It was actually going to be this week. This week would have been probably the first week, or regardless of if the merger didn't come in, I would probably be in the 76 to 100 bracket, maybe close to the 99 kind of like area, and kind of get close to it. So it's definitely like I'm feeling that element of pinch right there. But as I said, like it's not the end of the world. It's not something that's going to be making me so disappointed and upset about the game, because I do really enjoy the game still. But as I said, like that's down to targets, and I'm doing really well with my targets. You set a target for yourself and you go and do it. At the moment, it is all about improving the mega cards. That really, in order to get like 5-star mega cards quicker, I am doing some grinding in the 100% in different areas. And that's, again, it's setting these little goals. In Battle Challenge recently, it was to get to the final position where I do the final boss, which is the 30, I think it is, Battle Challenge. And I did it. And again, it's all these little set things. As soon as you're making these gains and going up. And the next thing for me will be doing Midgardia Sakar. And again, looking over things like my my Omega cards and going, okay, well, my next thing is to get a attack rating Omega card to go up, because I feel my attack is kind of letting me down just a little bit. And even though my defense is probably something I should focus on, it's just in case I need better attack. But again, I need to kind of like have a look at stuff going like, okay, well, I've got this really nice Star-Lord card here. The downside to it is the supervillain damage is decreased, but I get attack. And that's kind of like, oh, right, do I go there? And then I've got another one which has PvP damage decrease, and it's annoying. So I kind of feel like, do I get up to 6-star now? And then think about down the line re-rolling the stats, the stats and the bonus stats and stuff. Auto critical, those are just the kind of the key things there. What I do, where I'm going, and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just like there's a lot for me still to do. But here's the thing, again, to bring it back to the fact: if you are not for me, I'm not a spender. But if I was spending, I would have gone past all these points, and I'd be going, oh, what do I do now? And that's the developer's fault as well. If the developer's rushing people along by giving people options to spend money on stuff that is going to be taking them too far ahead or taking them too up. I haven't got a nano yet. Am I ever going to get one? I don't know. Do I care? Kind of, but kind of not. Because, again, I'm enjoying the game at my own pace. you know, I can have this running in the background whilst I'm doing other things, and it again goes back to that fact of going, if you enjoy this game at a slower pace, you might be in it for a lot longer than people that have spent extensively and very quickly and going, oh, well, I'm overpowered now, I'm smacking everything down, or what do I do? Or for those that spent a little bit and still feeling like, oh, I'm not really amplifying certain stats and I'm feeling that I'm being stomped still. This is the problem. And I have also other targets. Like, I'm just about to kind of start work on other heroes. As soon as I've reached my Doctor Strange up a little bit more, I might go back. And I'll do stints where I'll do a week of grinding on some of my lowers and bringing them up. Like, I've just brought a Spider-Man up to... I just worked on him to get to level 100. I'm now going to finish off work on Cap. I probably will buy another slot, but I am still kind of thinking to myself, I want to save up my my free crystals for investing in my magic as soon as she's dropped. Do I know when she's going to get in? No, I'm disappointed. That's the thing I want to end the video on. I am disappointed in Netmarble Monster for not releasing heroes quicker. This is what? We had the soft launch in July, August, September, October, November. 4 months without a new hero. And that's what I need to sort out. The companion system is a bit stupid. I understand why they want to put it in, but I just don't agree with it. I don't think it's adding any kind of like extra value, except for something extra to spend on, which it shouldn't be the case. You should be looking to increase spending around the likes of Magic and also new heroes coming in. And it shouldn't just be one, it should be 2 new heroes, or at least a new hero a month, at the very least that is, or let's say 1 new hero every 2 months. That's the extent of what this should be. Otherwise, they will start falling off. And I'm still, interested in the game, and I still will continue to play the game. I just think that when it comes to when will I kind of have a point where I just go, look, it's enough is enough, the same way I did with Marvel Realm of Champions, which was distinctively worse than this when it comes to creation. And I will kind of I'm going to wait until the new year and see where it goes. But I'm not like where I am with Realm. After about, I think it was like 2 months, 3 months with Realm, it was kind of like it was over for me. With Marvel Future Rev, I'm 4 months in and I play this game a lot more than anything else. Granted, a lot of it auto-fighting, but still, I'm still kind of doing some stat improvements and things. I'm 4 months in and still kind of enjoying it and got targets and goals that I want to achieve. So, different contrast there. But I don't know, I just thought I want to make this video just to make it very clear that I've seen some stuff, I've seen some people's negativity when it comes to the game. I understand where they're coming from, but at the same time, if you're looking at this, it depends how you're looking at this. For me, as I said, as a World of Warcraft background, with a RuneScape background, with a lot of MMORPGs, with a background of open world games, I enjoy this game. And especially because I played Marvel, oh god, I can't remember what it is, Omega, was it Omega? It was the one that was online. I can't remember what it was, and it's going to bug me, but I remember playing it back a long time ago. I even played the Facebook game Marvel Avengers, which I think then came out as a mobile thing. Any case, having a good time, love the game so far. Yes, it's got its problems. Yes, it's got work to do, but I just want to showcase and share. Sometimes there's a different perspective. Sometimes people are vibing. Any case, cheers, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.